Previously, we have discussed on the pre-brooding preparations you need to do before you introduce the chicks now in the brooder. We also discussed on how to make a brooder. And now I want to teach you now step by step on how we are going to place now the chicks in the brooder, then how the process of starting now to rear the chicks from now, day one, up to the time the chicken are going to be at point of lay. So we have supplied our client with this Issa Brown chicken, and we want to start with the client. It's around 6 a.m. in the morning. I've driven all the way from my farm now to my client's farm where I'm shooting this one from. So I want us to go step by step so that you may be able to understand. So if you are watching me for the first time, my name is Lenson and I assist farmers to launch successful poultry farms. In the past 3 years, we introduced the improved Kienyeji breed called Sasso F1, which we breed in our breeder farm, and we sell each chick at 100 Kenya shillings. Of recent, we introduced the commercial layers, which we sell at 150 Kenya shillings. We dropped the price from 160 to 150 Kenya shillings. And we have also introduced now the broilers, which we sell at 100 Kenya shillings. So guys, we do not only supply you the chicks, we ensure that we walk with you the journey from the beginning up to the time you are going to learn how you are going to manage it by yourself, out of the time you are going to grow, out of the time you are going to go now to the market. We don't leave you at that point. If you have not constructed your poultry house, we normally do the construction on your behalf to ensure that it meets all the required standards. We make sure it's affordable and it has met all the required standards for keeping chicken. So I don't want us to waste a lot of time. I want us to go there so that we may be able to see what really happening. The place, let me just show you. The place is somehow hilly, as you can see. But this is a story of another day. Let's strictly go now to the brooder. So we are doing our brooding in this simple house. And we are using now the brooder bulbs. Let's go and see. So today, we are going to have now the chicks now in the brooder. I want to show you some things. So this is just water, which we are going to show you how we are going to mix now with the multivitamin. Then inside, we made 2 brooders, as you can see. So here now is the brooder, the first brooder, which we made for a client, where we are going now to have now the first batch of chicks now coming now in this brooder. And let me go to the next brooder here, which I also want to show you, where we are going now to keep the next batch of chicks. So in this case, I want you to observe some things which are very crucial when it comes now to brooding. When you are making a brooder, make sure is circular or oval in manner, as you can see now in this case. You can see this room is completely closed. If you don't have a closed room like this one, you can use now the curtains to prevent now the loss of it now in your brooder. So what we have done, I want to show you some things you need to be very keen about when you are doing your brooding. What you are seeing over there, we are covering the wood shavings to ensure that there is no even a chip which is going to be seen by the birds because they don't know what to eat and what not to eat. With me here, let me show you what is here. Just beneath here, you can see this is now the wood shavings over here, as you can see. And this is the kind of wood shavings we normally advise farmers to use. Don't use sawdust, use these big chips so that your birds may not get chronic respiratory diseases because of taking now these the sawdust instead of it. So here we are. So we close it and we make sure there is nothing which is going to be left now seen by the chicks. So you can see now the chicks are here already here. So we are going to have them now in the brooder in the shortest time possible, as I'm going to show you even how we are going now to mix the drinking water with the multivitamins and how we introduce now the chicks now in the brooder from the beginning now to the end. The other thing you need to understand is about now the source of it. In our case here, we are using now this brooder bulb here, and we have also procured some brooding pots. In case we don't have electricity, we can have now this one. We can now have the brooder pots now come in hand to ensure that the chicks, there is no point in time they will have now they will have no heat. So these are some of the most basic things in brooding. So make sure you make it in this manner as you can see, and make sure now it does not have any sharp ends and that the sawdust is closely covered. Don't use, some people ask me whether they should use now the guineas when it comes now to covering the wood shavings. I don't advocate for use of sacks when you are covering the wood shavings. When you use sacks, they don't absorb now the water very well, and it means now the brooder will always be wet, which is going now to bring some diseases in your poultry farm. The fastest way to have disease in your poultry farm is to ensure your brooder is wet, and that is not what we are discussing today. We want to be sure what you are doing it in the right manner, and you are not guessing. So let's get to the next process where we are going to show you how we are going to mix now the multivitamins with the water step by step.